Residents of Hainault, a quiet residential suburb of northeast London, were subjected to what is now described as a truly horrific incident on Tuesday, 30th April 2024. The morning started out as usual. People were getting ready for the day. Kids were walking to school, parents preparing for work. The only horror they were prepared to brave was that of rush hour traffic at the most. Shortly before 7 a.m., some residents reported a series of piercing screams followed by the sound of a van crashing into a home. During the terrifying 22 minutes that followed, a lone man wielding a sword went on a violent and bloody rampage that culminated in the death of a 14-year-old schoolboy, with his actions filmed by witnesses and uploaded to social media almost in real time. At 6:53 a.m. on Tuesday, 30th April, Redbridge Borough Police received calls reporting a transit van being driven into a house in the Thurlow Gardens area of Hainault, northeast London. An eyewitness reported that a man approached the van to make sure the person driving the van was safe and to ask him if he needed help. Reportedly, the man driving the vehicle then jumped out of the van with what looked like a sword in his hand and stabbed the person who was checking on him in the neck, then got back into the van and reversed and drove away. Just before 7, the same man in a yellow hoodie was captured on video, striding along lane close, carrying the sword in his right hand, looking into the nearby houses, jumping over fences. By the time police arrived, the man had struck 3 more people. Among them was a 14-year-old boy who was believed to be on his way to school. A woman who was on the scene at the time described the horrific scene she witnessed as the boy came out of his home. He was unaware of the assailant on the loose and was in the process of putting his earbuds on. The woman shouted at the boy to get inside and that the man near him had a sword in his hand. But before the boy could react, he was struck on the side of his head. Some bystanders also reported that they believe the man was shouting, "Is there anybody here who believes in God?" standing next to the boy he had just injured. The boy was later named as Daniel Angerin, who was taken to the hospital and later passed away due to his injuries. Daniel Angerin was a pupil at Bancroft School at Woodford Green in East London. The school was also attended by Grace O'Malley Kumar, who died in a knife attack in Nottingham in June of 2023. 2 other members of the public are still in hospital, but their conditions are not considered to be life-threatening. A male officer sustained serious hand injuries, and a female officer underwent several hours of surgery to repair horrifically serious wounds to her hand. After being incapacitated by the police, the sword-wielding man was arrested and taken to custody. He was then taken to hospital to treat the injuries he sustained during the earlier van collision. Even though I completely understand why the police had to get the man treated, it seems so unfair that he just took the life of an innocent young boy, but the police had to wait for him to get treated before questioning him. There were some speculations making the rounds that the man might have had some prior convictions, but there hasn't been any evidence of that yet. The attacker has now been named as 36-year-old Marcus Aurelio Monzo, a dual Spanish and Brazilian national. On Wednesday, Monzo was charged with the murder of Daniel. He has also been charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of grievous bodily harm, aggravated burglary, and possession of bladed article. This incident has shaken people in the neighborhood and around the country. The child who was so senselessly killed in the attack was described by his school as an academically gifted child with a positive nature and gentle character, a true scholar who had a bright future ahead of him. And that's the video for today. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.